Lane should be okay. It will just be coming down to the Void Spirit, honestly.
Going for red again. They'll use the snowball. They have the tag team first blood for Palos. Vice. They get themselves first blood, but at the same time, Hustler's over mid, and they get the kill on a Bob. A little bit of a similar situation in the first game where
the shard basically allows you to not need a Blink Dagger. So that's like a really good investment because it's cheaper and it's somewhat of a replacement. But you know, like this more luxury shards, it's hard to justify to get them. See the chase here on a Earth Spirit. It's rolling out.
yeah, rolls out and then goes right back and around because they've got Hung coming over. That Shackle doesn't land, but the power shot is there. They'll take out the Rubik. They'll end up losing Hustler, but will they get on Ryu? Aether Remnant locks up Hung. He'll still put some aggression onto Bob. He's got the help from Bombi.
Careful with the Shackle. Oh no!
Yeah, there's the Shackle power shot. They stood next to each other. It's always the one in the back.
Always. Fine. But the second one, nice, was pretty unnecessary.
Yeah, the +1 is where it really becomes detrimental. So they'll bring the Night Stalker over on Ryu here with Bob and
back mid again.
Tusk of Zanki. Ooh. Astral Step, Snowball coming in. They've got 3 heroes here for this kill onto Hung. It's aggression over mid, and they really...
You know, like, you're giving up a lot if you're this Night Stalker. You had a pretty good game, and now you're kind of just... What a good Shackle.
Yeah, Shackle and the roll. But now the one in trouble is the Earth Spirit. Hustler, he commits to this. They've got Onryu here again, who's looking to go under the tower. They use that geomagnetic grip. They'll go into the dissimulate. Now they'll find themselves hung with the snowball. They bring over Palos. They've got the damage and the kill. 5 heroes for Vice. With
now,
Bombi showing up, and yeah, it's completely turned from the last game. Bombi on the run, 3 heroes going past the tier 1 tower. They should be able to get some damage onto Bombi, but the question is, do they get the kill? Roll missing, splitting the seams of the entire side of Vice, but here comes DatBB. Hustler in trouble once again. They'll get the kill onto the Earth Spirit, dead for like the 2nd time this fight. Snowball onto DatBB, and now their focus goes onto the Tusk, but he'll just TP away. They'll relocate the rest. Nicely put together by Vice.
Yep.
They saw the smoke. They're trying to make something happen.
They saw the smoke. So they're setting up very nicely on it for the high ground.
Yeah, the Tusk is there in a great spot to just put smoke. I don't think he did on the Windrunner. They're still going to go, though. They've got the silence onto the Weaver. Can they get him out? No, the Crippling Fear is long enough. It's nighttime, and Vice all ready to go. Hustler getting low. It's not going to be enough from the Cold Embrace to save his life. Shackle comes through. They've also got the Batrider here. They'll take the Night Stalker. They lose Bombi. The chase is on. Looking for red. But Batrider, he should be okay as long as he doesn't step right back into these heroes on Vice. Still, though, 3 dead on the side of 496, and losing that Weaver is the big one.
Instead, he destroyed it with his neutral creep. Because honestly, that's one of the best things you can do when you're IO.
Oh, going in for the Batrider.
He's going to get a solo kill?
Yeah, tag team with the Walrus Punch. He gets it.
All right. Easy.
Power shot. Oh!
That was not charged. If that was charged a little bit longer.
I don't know if he had the time. Right as that power shot came in, he was already gone.
Yep, that was a super close one. But now, you see, Vice is suddenly the team that just outplays 496. Completely different from game 1. Then the Winter Wyvern again, one more Astral Step.
This Winter Wyvern, they throw out the Winter's Curse. They've got the control on the 2. Is he going to set up the Shackle? Maybe they can get them together. It's only onto the Void Spirit. The right-click damage coming in, but it's not enough just yet. The Astral Step away, they get the kill on a Bombi. Now they look over at Bomb with the relocate. Just in the nick of time. Hustler's over here, but I'm not sure he's going to be ready for that. Walrus Punch onto DatBB. Go after Zanki to have the Aether Remnant right on the Hustler. Goes to the Dissimulate. Looks for some distance between him and the side of 496, but continuing to roll in his Hustler. DatBB looking for something there, and they're just coming away with their hands empty.
Yeah, I mean, they're outplaying them pretty damn hard.
Snowball tag team, Astral Step, Hustler dead, DatBB. He might be able to get 2 here. They've come into his hands, but the Aether Remnant with the Dissimulate. Now the Shikuchi power shot misses, but he goes up the hill. He spots the Wisp. He says, "Yeah, keep your life."
What is he going? Did he go for a blink first?
Pretty far behind.
No, he went for travels. Okay. Picking up travels when you're struggling this much is usually...
Roll in, look for Palos. This would be a massive kill. Geomagnetic Grip. They've got the silence. The snowball. So that saves, and this is the counterplay. They've got the Void Spirit ready to go. They'll use that Walrus Punch on the Earth Spirit. They're still trying to get on the Palace. They'll use the Shikuchi, but the Weaver, the Spirits, they get the kill. Winter's Curse, it's on the Night Stalker. They finally finish off Palace. They look over as the Shackle's not going to connect to anything, but Onryu falls to red. So they've got a 2 for 2 so far. They'll look for more. They hit the lasso that was stolen. The Rubik completely takes Windrunner out of the fight for a second, but it's not going to be enough. They lose Bob, they lose Zenki. Might be a full team wipe, will be a full team wipe. 496, massively coming back with that one, and now the lead's just 1K. They should be able to fight into them until, what, the BKB comes out for the Windrunner as well as the Weaver?
Yeah, they definitely need to use the timing where, you know, this Weaver is pretty weak, the Bad Rider doesn't have his BKB. They're going for 3 BKBs basically. A little pick off here.
Oh, great flame break into the lasso. I always enjoy seeing that combination. Snowball to extend his life. Is it extending the inevitable? Looks to be the case. Shackle lands, power shot, the finishing blow. But meanwhile, Winter Wyvern, Bombi throws the Winter's Curse defensively. They're going to rotate over the Windrunner into the mid-tier 2. See if that ends up being enough, because they might turn this around. Shackle doesn't connect. Focus fire. Night Stalker coming in, and I think Hung has had enough.
There was a huge commitment. He was like, Shackle ult.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what he thought he would catch there. Bad Rider a little bit in trouble here.
Silence, crippling fear, and now steals the win run. They've got the telekinesis on a Hung. They're trying to take this fight. Bob's getting really low. Astral step away. Not sure that's going to be enough. They've got the time lapse used by this Weaver.
Io saves them again.
Shards on a Bombi. Snowball, Cold Embrace once again. Shackle connects. It's the Night Stalker in the back once again. Power shot not charged too much. Aether Ending placed down. They've got a magnetize on all 5 heroes. They're going to go in. They'll take out 4. The only one alive is Palos, and just like that, it's another team wipe for 496.
There was so much AoE damage by this Earth Spirit. Windranger has a whole array of good spells to steal.
Yeah, for sure. It feels like a good Rubik game.
Without vision, though.
Yeah, it's tough. They've got the silence out of the Weaver. Zenki thinking about jumping in, but Dappy B now going after Onryu. The shards don't block him out. They're going to have a roll here from Hustla. Swarm hits. Onryu in trouble. The Shikuchi on him. The boulder smash. Geomagnetic grip's not needed. They get the kill there onto Onryu. They take out Zenki. It's Hung with another kill. And here's the aggression that we were talking about. 496 immediately jumping into the deep end and looking to put the pressure on Device.
Yeah, well, I said they were going to play lasso just like that, okay.
Flame break into the lasso. He's hit that combo a couple times. It's not going to get the kill just yet, but you're having heroes rotate. They're ready to go on to Bob. They'll use their Dissimulate, go back to the high ground, right into the Firefly. He ends up dead, and they've got the chase. They get the kill. They look for more. They find the Rubik, and they take out 4, looking for a 5th, and there it is, the roll with the magnetized. They've got the Spirit Vessel. Oh, the rolling boulder stops him in his tracks. No tether for you. And now Onryu's trying to turn this one around with a power shot. It's not going to do enough damage to get the kill. They've got the Snowball to take out this Earth Spirit, but they're still looking to go in deep. They'll find themselves Palace, but they don't have the damage. The Weaver not committing under the tier 2 tower. The power shot comes in. Onryu, a lot of these heroes on the side of Vice running away with barely any health. Winter's Curse.
Yeah. And there's no nighttime on Radiant, so this is a tough fight to take for Radiant.
Yeah, Dark Ascension on cooldown.
Yep.
Going for this Roche and also looking to maybe defend it and go for a fight. They don't have to exactly finish right away, but they've got the lasso. Now the Snowball comes in. Roche sitting very low. The power shot coming through. They don't get the kill into the Void Spirit just yet. The Aegis is picked up by Hung. Now they'll look to finish off the rest. They take out Bombi. The Winter's Curse is going to keep Palace in place. Dissimulate onto the high ground. Can they get Bob away? A couple more shots might be enough. The rolling boulder in. Bob ends up dead. It's a 1-for-1 so far, but here comes the rest of 496. Flame Break pushes them back. They've got the Snowball going through onto the Bat Rider with the power shot hitting out of Palace. They look over as they relocate out. They're out of the sight of 496 for now, but eventually let's see them come back.
Run. They might just want to... Oh,
Palace going for the tower.
But, yeah,
Shackle thrown out. It's not going to connect, though. They're still going to go for this. They've got the Rubik coming around. They have the telekinesis. They'll have Onryu jump forward, but he's going to the backlines. He's looking for the Winter Wyvern. He wants to take the Winter's Curse as well as the Cold Embrace out of the fight. The power shot comes in as well as the Shackle onto the Night Stalker. They have the control. Onryu in trouble. There's the Cold Embrace and Night Stalker. He's tried to bite off more than he can chew, especially in the nighttime with the bigger mouth.
There's no
after Palace. Magnetized, Geomagnetic Grip, the roll once again. They've got the Spirit Vessel, telekinesis coming through from Samuel. Hustla, shackled. That's the stolen shackle from Rubik. He's starting to feel himself. There's the Snowball, and one more right click from Palos. But the power shot, oh, the damage not quite there. They'll use the Walrus Punch to slow down this Bat Rider, but the shackle connects. The damage is there. and eventually he will fall. But they got the Shackle onto the Batrider as well as the Windrunner. They get the kill onto this Tusk. They'll take out the Rubik. They'll look for another one. Bob falling. They tried to re-engage. Again, the Shackle hits the Windrunner. And you can't be sprinkling in one by one. It has to be a full commitment. Your communication has to be there. There's the Crippling Fear. And again, the Night Stalker is really deep going to the backlines, but he's not going to land as the Winter Wyvern blinks away. I think it was a blink forward trying to make an aggressive play, but they've got the Witch's Curse that's on the Palace as well as the Night Stalker, who's in a lot of trouble. Bombi with the Cold Embrace. He's going to survive for a little bit longer. They've got the Silence onto the Night Stalker. As they take out Palace, they'll take out the Rubik. They've got themselves 3 heroes dead as Tusk had fallen earlier. Onryu drops, and that is nobody gone on the side of 496. Again, aggression hurting Vice. Use their movements and use their communication to execute so well. And it really has been close to perfect.
Yeah.
His Batrider spotted, but
no
he's got the lasso. They'll get the kill on the Bob. Another pickoff for 496. Meanwhile, Crippling Fear, they're just trying to chase. Seems like maybe a little bit of, anger coming their way, or they're just trying to make up for all this lost ground, and it's not looking right. Onryu, he dies, and then they go after Zanki, finishing off the Tusk. 3 heroes dead again, and this is knocking right on the bottom tier 3. They'll look over the Rubik. The Flame Break pushes him back. They've got the Shackle. It doesn't connect anywhere, however, and Palos trying to make something happen, but he really can't do much. They get the kill onto this Rubik. He'll buy back immediately. The Winter's Curse is placed on him, keeping him in place. And now Dire, they start to retreat. The buyback's starting to trickle through as they've got the Void Spirit up in about 5 seconds. Cold Embrace staying alive. Power Shot coming in onto the Tusk. This is Vice trying to throw everything in the kitchen sink, but they've just got a tiny home, and it's not a lot.
Yep.
This relocate could be punished again.
Trying to, at least.
Oh! Potentially.
One guy's gonna die.
Yeah, at least the Tusk is gone. Zanki getting taken out.
I'm a big fan of the itemization as well on Dire side. First time we have seen Fanatics carry IO. They did not build Vessel, they did not build Skadi, they did not build Shivas. This game they have Skadi as well as Vessel, which just makes IO so much weaker. Like the healing on yourself and your teammates is just cut, like what, by half, even more.
Shackle on the money again, and they'll look for Bob once more. Bombi, he's killed by Onryu. They had heroes down there. They left the Winter Wyvern by himself. Windrunner unable to help out, but Windrunner now coming over. Focus Fire throws the Shackle. This is a little aggressive by himself. We'll see if it ends up paying off. They get the kill onto the Rubik, and it is certainly paying off for now. Crippling Fear right on top of the Earth Spirit. The silence is there, the damage too. They get the kill. He'll finish off the pipe, but he's dead for 67 seconds. No buyback. Palace pops the BKB, turns around, going for Hung.
No BKB
and, well, Onryu, he's getting burned alive by this Batrider, body blocked, and will burn out. Red gets the kill. They look over at Palos. The Centaur stuns him up, but he's got a BKB. He has the lasso ready to go. He'll hold him in place. They'll keep him right next to the Batrider, and finally joining them is DatBB. He'll go after Palos, who's trying to TP out, but the damage comes in just in time, and Wisp is gone again.
And they're showing it here. They're relentless.
Kuchi, DatBB, he'll just Shikuchi away himself. Again, they're knocking on the door. Winter's Curse locks up the Void Spirit as well as the Night Stalker.
Shackle.
They are both in trouble with the Shackle on them again. Tusk joins this fight, but it's just to die. They get the kill into Bob, Onryu, and Zanki, taking out all 3. They'll buy back on the Night Stalker, but you're fighting 3 into 5. Probably not the best scenario, as the BKB's been popped by the Batrider. The Crippling Fear is about to run out, and again, the Dire can just reinitiate. Flame Break, lasso comes through on a Palos. He's tethered up, but it's not going to be for long. Palos pops the BKB. The damage coming through from Hung, and they will take out Palos. They'll look over. The Shackle doesn't connect, but it's still a full team wipe for the side of 496. Vice.
Maybe if they, want to like play around, dive the fountain or whatever. But this is what has to happen at this point, honestly. Like, they're not losing if they play straight.
Gotta go for broke, telekinesis.
And the fountain, there we are, but Ghost have to purchase right away. The pop experience coming in.
And then he's just gonna roll. He's got the magnetize.
I mean,
he tried to kill me by throwing me in your well. And all of a sudden, in your well, you get killed by a power shot.
They're just bullying them now.
Lasso onto the Void Spirit. They'll get control. They'll take him out once again. Bob falling.
Yep.
Once more.
This feels very much like my pub game yesterday.
Crippling Fear, Silence coming out. They've got the Spirit Vessel on the Night Stalker, kicked away, killed off. Winter's Curse on a Palace as well as the Toss. They're basically stepping on the door saying, you could end this, just say GG, or we'll go for the Rampage.
Nice.
Rampage on the Windrunner. That's what they wanted. And they got it.
They're even tipping him. The enemy team is tipping him too.
Wow. Gonna make him work for it.
They do not like to give up. I mean, it's commendable.
Yeah.
But, you know, like...
Hung, 23 kills, 2 deaths, 28 assists. If my math is correct, that is 50, well, now 52 kills of the 59. That is so much kill participation in a game where you've got almost 60.
Yeah. We said 40k last game was a lot of goal difference. Now it's close to 50.
Get the other tier 4.
Yep, slowly hit the throne down.
And now it's time to take the throne, 3v5. Do we see anything left from Vice? Potentially. Crippling Fear comes in, but the Ancient not going to live long enough for this to matter. They do end up taking another Windrunner at the end of the day, but that is it for Vice. 2-0 for 496. That looked